Have you ever felt like there's something inherently wrong with you? Do you feel broken? Do you constantly compare yourself, believing that you need to be fixed in order to succeed? If you have, then you aren't alone. Everyone is flawed. Everyone feels this way. The difference is that some people are just better at hiding it than others. And that can be really, really hard to believe in today's society when everything around us tells us that we should be more to succeed, that we need to look a certain way, that we need to achieve more in order to actually be whole. Today, I want to explore the truth. And the truth is that you aren't broken. You never have been, and you never will be. You need to go on a journey of self-discovery and self-acceptance. And that's what we're going to delve into in today's episode. So let's first look at self-discovery and why self-discovery actually matters. Self-discovery matters because it's the process through which we reclaim ownership of our life. It empowers us to make choices that resonate with that true self, rather than choices driven by external expectations or societal norms. This is something that I think cripples a lot of people. There's that societal conditioning that you should have X or Y or Z. For example, you should have a partner by the age of this. You should have a kid by this age. If you're not, if you're single, then there's something wrong with you. You should be earning this amount of money. There's all of these social expectations and conditioning that can cause us to feel less than, cause us to feel broken, cause us to feel like there's something wrong with us. We also have self-doubt. But where's that self-doubt come from? Who has planted that self-doubt in you? Is it something that's coming from parents? Is it something that teachers have said to you when you were younger? Was it an ex-partner? Or was it just a random thought that popped into your head one day, and without realizing it, you entertained it, you became emotionally attached to it, and then you went down the dark rabbit hole and you started to form a belief around it? Or is it just expectations? Everyone around you is expecting you to be a certain way. Everyone in your social group is at a certain level, so there's expectation on you. Is everyone in your family, your brothers, your sisters, your dad and your uncle earning a certain amount of money? And that is causing you to feel a certain way. These layers can sometimes obscure the truth. We lose ourselves with all the external things that are going on around us. We lose who we actually are. But self-discovery involves us just gently peeling back the layers to get back to that core essence of who we actually are. And it allows us to breathe away from these external factors that may be causing us to feel less than and somehow broken. It's about reconnecting with your innate qualities, values, and passions. So let's dive into each one of these. The first one, innate qualities. These are your strengths. These are the things that make you one of a kind. They're your talents, your quirks. They're part of you and the tapestry that forms your identity. It's that real, authentic version of you that maybe every now and again you let it shine, but most of the time it's suppressed. You're not living congruently. There's that true, authentic version of you and the person that you show up as to fit in. This is why we're feeling lost. This is why we're feeling broken. We're not congruent. We're not being that person that we know that we truly are. The second one is passions. What are some of your passions? Because sometimes in order to fit in and not be broken, we lose ourselves. We lose our passions, the things that we actually love doing. I know I was exactly the same. I remember when I was in school, I used to love Warhammer. I used to love rock music. I used to love skateboarding. I used to love computer games before they were cool. But none of the cool kids liked that stuff. So I just lost myself. I just never spoke about it. I actually stopped playing with Warhammer. I stopped skateboarding. I stopped doing all these things to actually fit in. And it's only now, at the age of 34, that I'm really embracing the fact I'm a Villa fan. I absolutely love it. I feel no shame around it. I play computer games. I do all these things. I've refound that passion. I love doing that painting. I was painting at the weekend. Yes, it's not Warhammer, but I love that relaxation, that mindfulness of actually painting. And then finally, our values, like understanding like, what are our actual values. Our values are the things that guide our decisions, our relationships, and our priorities. They're things that we really value. We've got core values, things that we resonate with. And it helps us get that authenticity and that sense of fulfillment when we're living in line with our values, things that we do truly value. I value growth. I value knowledge. I value humor. I value connection. All of these things, when we're not living in line with our values, again, we're misaligned. We don't feel good. We can feel less than and we can feel broken. But is it any wonder we've got this true version of us and all of these things are pushing us away? Is it any wonder why we can feel broken? Because we're so far away from what we're actually meant to be, but you're not broken. You've just lost yourself. I say you need to find yourself, forgive yourself, and start to love yourself. Those three things are so, so important. But then with this comes self-acceptance. When we start to find ourselves again, we start to actually accept ourselves. And when we uncover this true authentic self, we learn to embrace all the parts of us. Keyword, all the parts of us, including our vulnerabilities. How hard's that? The things we've hidden away, the things we don't feel good about. It's a cornerstone of building self-confidence. When we accept who we actually are, it breeds confidence. Self-confidence, confidence in ourself. But if we don't actually know who we are, our true self, if we're not expressing our true self, how can we have self-confidence? Because we're just living as this avatar. So we're trying to walk around this avatar and trying to create some sort of confidence with this fake avatar, when actually when we're our true self, expressing ourselves, not having to think about what we say, what we do, how we act, how we feel, how we dress, what we wear, all of these things, we start to be our authentic self. That's what then breeds this authentic version of us, and the confidence will grow from there. It's all about a journey. This is all about a journey. It's a journey of self-discovery. Journey. Meaning it's continually, it's ongoing, because as you get older, as your circles change, as you want to explore more of life, you are going to evolve. You can't stay the same. We talked about this before, like life is always changing. It's one of the inevitable things. We have to embrace that. We have to have that growth mindset, not stay fixed in our way. And the more we just peel back these layers, the easier it's going to be for actually to celebrate this authentic version of us. So I just want you to remember that you're not broken at all, in any way, shape or form. You are a work of art in progress, a masterpiece continually evolving. Your unique abilities, experiences, and journey make you a truly remarkable individual. As you move forward in life, just reflect on what you've learned today. Reflect on, have you actually expressed yourself? If you haven't, then ask yourself why. But you are not broken, and you do not need fixing. I cannot stress that enough. Start to peel back the layers, start to find out who you truly are, and step into that authentic version of you, and watch your self-confidence skyrocket. Until next time, take it easy.